Okay, in this video, we're going to look more at adding and subtracting fractions with different denominators. You might want to watch, I think it was number 5 on our list. I introduced you to that concept previously. Now we're kind of stepping it up a little bit. This first example does come with a model though that makes it more visual for you. But this is where if you know your multiplication, it's going to make life a lot easier. So I've rewritten it down here. How can I change 1/2 to an equivalent fraction where the denominator is 10? I just know off the top of my head that 2 times 5 equals 10. When I do the bottom, I do the top. 1 times 5 is 5. So now I am simply adding 5/10 plus 5/10 equals 10/10. I don't know how much I find the model helpful. If you're someone that struggles with multiplication facts, it might be helpful for you to see that there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5/10 in a half. So that was that whole times 5 part. The other thing that could be helpful is 1/2, and we have a visual of 5/10 also being the same as 1/2 in terms of how large the parts are. So together, this half and what makes another half equals a whole, and we end up with 10/10, which is a whole. Same thing in this one, adding 2, 6, and 1/2, which I've rewritten down here. We notice our denominator is not the same, so we're gonna have to change. A bit of a visual here to help us. I look at 2 and 6. You could use the model here, I guess, and say, oh, look, there's 1, 2, there needs to be another 6 to add up to make it so it's the same as a half. So that means I have to times this by 3. For me, to be honest, I just look 2 times what equals 6. I know it's times 3. So 2 times 3 is 6. What I do at the bottom, I have to do the top, so times 3. 1 times 3 is 3. Scribble that out there, or probably better to rewrite it. 2, 6 plus 3, 6 equals 5, 6. The visual could help you in that if you think, okay, a half is this big, if I'm going to draw the whole, I need another half, which is about there. And then I'm going to take those 6, put them there. And you can imagine splitting this. Now I have a shape that is in fact 6ths. So I added 3 6ths plus 2 6 equals 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 6. I like the multiplication, but if you like the visual, there is your proof. I think I actually like the visuals better with the subtraction, because you can kind of think, okay, I have the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7/10, taking away the 2/5. I'm going to end up with, like, if this cancels out with that, I'm going to end up with 3/10. But let's figure it out as though the image isn't there and just sort of prove that to ourselves. So again, we have 7/10 minus 2/5. The denominators aren't the same. I have to change that, make an equivalent. How can I get from 5 to 10? Obviously, I times by 2. Times by 2 to the bottom, times by 2 to the top. End up with 5 times 2 is 10. 2 times 2 is 4. So now I'm doing 7/10 minus 4/10 equals 3/10, just like I suggested, which, again, if we cancel that and that, we end up with 3/10. So it does make sense that's our answer. Last example with a model. Based on the model, just looking, okay, I have 3/5, I'm taking away 1/10. I'm gonna end up with like this much left, which is gonna be like 2.5/5. I don't know, that doesn't help me too much. Let's solve it with the multiplication first. I could think about it this way. If that's a 10th, then I have really, that's gonna be 6/10. And if I'm just taking away one of them, I bet my answer is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5/10. Let's find out. Okay, so down here I'm looking. I have 3/5 minus 1/10. Can't do that because the denominators aren't the same. I want to make this one 10 as well. How do I get there? 5 times 2 is 10. Times 2, I do the bottom, I do the top. 5 times 2 is 10. 3 times 2 is 6. So now I'm saying, okay, 6/10 minus 1/10 equals, as we expected above, 5/10. Hopefully you're getting a feel for this now, so the fact that there's no model here doesn't scare you. 1/10 plus 2/5, oh, we can't do it, the denominators aren't the same. How can I make the 5 a 10? What's the equivalent? Well, I'm going to have to times by 2. 5 times 2 is 10. Sorry for the space there. Times 2 at the top. If I do it to the bottom, 2 times 2 is 4. So now I'm just doing 1/10 plus 4/10 equals 5/10. And my last example for this video, subtracting without the model and the different denominators, trying to think how can I get both of them the same. The easy way, 6 times 2 equals 12. So I'm going to go, I like to do it kind of this way. If you can kind of think, we're just going backwards in this direction because there's more space there. 6 times 2 is 12. 4 times 2 is 8. So instead I'm doing 8/12 minus 1/12 equals 7/12. Hope that makes sense. Good luck with this section.